As the dawn of the fourth year since the Zeltron spies' arrival on Earth broke, the skies darkened unexpectedly. Across the globe, people looked up in wonder and fear at the sight of massive shapes silhouetted against the sun, vast ships that dwarfed the largest structures humanity had ever built. The Zeltron invasion had begun. The arrival of the Zeltron fleet was met with confusion and panic. The world's leaders, those who had been persuaded to abandon Earth's defensive capabilities, found themselves powerless. Military installations that could have posed a threat were either decommissioned or severely underfunded, their personnel unprepared for an assault of this magnitude. The Zeltrons, having ensured their approach was unchallenged, initiated their invasion with surgical precision. Their technology was overwhelming. Energy shields that repelled any conventional attack, weapons that could disable electronics without causing collateral damage, and drones that swarmed defensive positions with inhuman coordination. Cities found themselves isolated, cut off from communication and power as the Zeltrons took control with chilling efficiency. Despite their advanced technology, the Zeltrons did not seek unnecessary destruction. Their goal was conquest, not annihilation. They targeted military assets and communication networks, seeking to dismantle the infrastructure of resistance without harming the civilian population more than necessary. It was a strategy designed to demoralize and subdue, to make the cost of resistance seem insurmountable. In the chaos, pockets of resistance emerged. Soldiers and civilians alike, those who had not been swayed by the spies' promises of utopia, banded together. They launched guerrilla attacks against the Zeltron forces, using knowledge of the local terrain and improvised tactics. These efforts, though brave, were largely ineffective against the invaders' superior technology and coordination. Within days, the Zeltron forces had secured key strategic locations across the globe. Governments were forced to capitulate, signing treaties that ceded sovereignty to the new alien overlords. The spies who had once walked among humanity as friends revealed their true purpose, stepping into roles as administrators of the new Zeltron government on Earth. As the reality of their situation settled in, humanity faced a spectrum of emotions. There was fear, certainly, but also anger, betrayal, and for some, a begrudging acceptance. The world that had been promised by the Zeltron spies, a utopia of technology and leisure, was revealed to be a facade. In its place was a new order, one in which humans were not equal partners, but subjects under an alien regime. Yet amidst the turmoil, not all was lost. The Zeltrons, for all their military might, showed a willingness to negotiate with those they deemed reasonable. They recognized that a peaceful transition would require cooperation from segments of humanity. They began to meet with community leaders, scientists, and even some of the more pragmatic military officials to outline their vision for Earth's future. These meetings laid the groundwork for what would come next. The Zeltrons explained that Earth was now part of their empire, but it was not to be a prison. Humans would have a place in this new society, contributing their talents and labor to the collective good. In return, the Zeltrons would share their advanced technology, healing the planet's wounds, and lifting humanity to new heights of prosperity and knowledge. The invasion had changed Earth forever. In a matter of days, the world had been united under a single banner, not of their choosing, but of necessity. As the dust settled and humanity began to adjust to its new reality, questions lingered. What did freedom mean under alien rule? Could coexistence lead to true collaboration? Or was it merely a pretense for subjugation? The answers to these questions would shape the future of both species for generations to come.